Hello students, welcome to Programming with C and C++ online classes. Today I am going to explain about the break statements. And in this session I would like to explain three statements. What are the break statement, and continue statement and go to statement. So these three statements, what is the use of these three statements? I can explain in this session. And now let us start our session. Okay. It is used to actually break statement. What is the use of break statement? Now we have to see. It is used to come out of the loop instantly. Come out of the loop instantly. For example, if you have 10 iterations, by using while loop, if you have 10 iterations, here I have given for loop in the program. So now I want to, here the starting point is what? 1 less than or equal to 10, nothing but this for loop 10 times it will iterate. Because of the condition equal to 10, I less than or equal to 10, I have used the condition, nothing but if I starts with 1 then ends with 10, nothing but 10 iterations, 10 times the group of 10 times the group of statement will execute about the for loop. And now I want to stop if 8 iterations completed. If 8 iterations completed, 8 times the statement block executed, and after that 8 statement it should not be executed. It should be, the break, it should not be executed. For that we can use the break statement. What is the break statement definition here? It is used to come out of the loop instantly. When a break statement is encountered inside a loop, the control directly comes out of the loop and the loop gets terminated. Nothing but the loop is stopped. It is used to if the statement. It is used with if statement. Whenever used inside the loop, this can also be used in switch case control structure. Switch case also the break statement can be used because of already in the yesterday class in the last classes I have completed switch statement. Now in that syntax break concept is also I told you, if the case has matched that related block, it will execute in the switch statement. After that the break statement immediately terminate by the remaining matchings. Whenever it is encountered in a switch case block, the control comes out of the switch case. Break statement is also called jumping statements. Actually, break statement is also called jumping statement. There are three types of jumping statements we have: break statement, and continue statement, and go to statement. So now we have to discuss about the break statement. For that I am opening the developer C++ window, then only you can understand. Control N. This is break statement demo. Hash include stdio.h. Now wired main, open bracket, closing bracket, and here now I am declaring one variable int I. Okay, after that for loop I am using I equal to 1, initialization, semicolon, I less than or equal to 10, semicolon, I plus plus, open bracket and closing bracket, printf function to print the numbers. Now I want to print the numbers. For that format specifier I am using comma I value. I value I want to print. I value I want to print. Carefully observe. First, I with initialize with 1, I less than or equal to 10. Nothing but I replacer with 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. It is the expression can replace with 1 less than or equal to 10. So if the condition is true now, I 1 less than or equal to 10, the condition true. Immediately the control will enter into the for loop. Here I have written one statement that will execute. I value is what? 1. 1 value print here. And again the control will goes to the incremental process purpose. So I plus plus means 1 plus plus 1 plus 1, nothing but 2 is the value. Again the control will goes to the condition 2 less than or equal to 10 because of I value replaced na, I incremented na. So 2 value replacer with I value replacer with 10. I mean sorry 2. I is replacer with 2 number. So 2 less than or equal 10. Nothing but it is the condition is also true. Again control enter into the inside. Again second time also it can be executed. Again the control will goes to incremental process. After that again it will check the condition 3 less than or equal. I value updated with 3 now. So 3 less than or equal 10. Like that 10 times iterations it will do. 10 times iteration it will do. For each and every iteration I value will print. I means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that it will print. So now I am saving this file. Now I am saving this file. Nothing but break statement. Break.c is the extension. Save as type is all files. Now I am clicking on the save button. Now I am going to execute for the compilation purpose. Here I am choosing the compile option for the compilation purpose. So the file successfully has compiled. 0 errors and 0 warnings we get right now we got. And now I am executing. For that go to execute menu, choose run option. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is printing now. So nothing but here one new line character is also important. Then only the output will get in the proper way. It will for each and every iteration the statement will print in the next line. If you use the /n operator. Now I want to compile and run. So it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 iterations happen now. So now I don't want these 10 iterations. I want only 6 or 7 iterations. So for that we need to write one condition inside of the for loop. So if condition I am using, if I equal to 8 or equal to 6, then the condition should be break, right? The condition should be break. I mean the iterations will stop by directly. I mean for loop terminated by when I value equal to 6. When I value get the 6 in the iterations, when I is getting the value with the 6, then immediately the break statement will terminate for loop. So remaining statements it will not execute. Now I am going to compile. Now I am going to execute. So here how many iterations are done? 6 iterations, because of here the condition has 6 equal to 6 now. So nothing but when I value replacer with 6, then after that immediately break statement will encounter the for loop. Nothing but it will terminate it. So that's why the output will got like that. Will got like that. Sorry, the output got like this. So break statement is used to what purpose? If you want to terminate, when a break statement is encountered inside a loop, the control directly comes out of a loop and the loop gets terminated. Nothing but remaining iterations it will not do by for loop by using break statement. It is used with if statement. Already I used if statement na, the break statement is also used with if statement. So whenever you use it inside the loop, if the if statement, then the break statement will encounter and terminated with for loop. This can also be used in switch case control structure. Whenever it is encountered in a switch case block, the control comes out of switch case. Carefully observe. In the switch case also, we can use the break statement. So this is also switch case. This is switch. When you get the input from the keyboard, so when it is executing the program, while executing the program, first it will print this message, enter the number between 1 to 7. So if you enter between 1 to 7, it will take as an input. It will take as an input. The week is, first it will match. If you enter the 2 value, so first it will check the case 1. If you check the case 1, if it is matched, then this print message it will print. And after that break statement will break the switch case comparisons. And remaining statements, whatever we have, that remaining statements it will not executed, it will terminated. But if case not matched, immediately control will comes to the case 2. If the case 2 matched, then this message it will print and the break statement will terminate for the next case control, okay, and remaining it will not execute. So until the case matched, whatever the input we passed, that input equal to case matched, then that related print statement it will execute, the break statement will terminated by the switch statement. So that is the use of break statement. That is the use of break statement. Next one is what? Continue. Break statement functionality is what? If you want to stop the iteration forcefully, if you want to stop number of iterations, for example, if you have 10 iterations, I want to stop the iteration at 6th level. I want to forcefully stop at 6th iteration. For that we can use the break statement. Not only 6th iteration, in between, but nothing but if you have 10 iterations, in that 8 iterations happen, now I want to stop. So for that we can use the if condition along with break statement. Then it will stop the remaining iterations. Now I want to explain about the continue statement. It is also one of the jumping statement. So the continue statement is also a keyword. Continue is also a keyword. Break is also a keyword, reserved keyword. C language contains 32 keywords now. In that break, continue, go to, these 3 are keywords, reserved keywords. Because of each and every keyword having the different functionality. Now I would like to explain continue statement. The continue statement is used inside the loop. When a continue statement is encountered inside a loop, the control jumps to the beginning of the loop for the next iteration, skipping the execution of current iteration. So now if we have 10 iterations, I want to skip one iteration in between. Sixth iteration I don't want. For that I am developing one program. This is continue statement demo. So now hash include stdio.h is the program, header file, void main function, opening bracket and closing bracket. Here for loop I am using, first we need to declare the variable. So now for loop I am using I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus incremented value. Now I am opening this one brag block. Here I want to print message, I want to print I value. For that percentile d, one new line statement required, and we need to use. So now I am saving this file, continue.c. So actually continue will skip the one iteration in between. So that iteration, what you want to stop that iteration, in which iteration you want to skip that iteration, for that you can use the continue statement. You can decide. So now I want to compile and I want to run this file. So 10 iterations it happened now. So now I want to stop. I want to skip 4th iteration. For that if I equal to 4, continue statement you can use. So now I am going to compile and now I am execute this one. So here carefully observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all are it is printing na. Continue. If I equal to 4, okay, actually this print statement we need to use at last. Okay, then it will skip the condition. Now I want to execute, compile, and I want to run this file. 1, 2, 3, fourth skip and when I is replacer, when I value replacer with 4, then immediately continue statement will enable. So fourth iteration it has to be skipped. It has skipped fourth iteration. So that's why 4 value it has not printed in the sequence 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Only that particular iteration it will skip. Only that particular iteration it has to be skipped, and remaining iterations will do the normally. But in the break statement, wherever we have stopped, that remaining statements also it will not execute again. That the loop will terminate by itself by using break statement. But if you use the continue statement instead of break statement, if you use the continue statement, immediately that only wherever you have stopped, that iteration it has to be that iteration is skipped by that iteration only. Remaining all iterations will be happen normally. So that is the continue statement. And the next one is go to statement. And go to statement is also called jumping statement, like break and continue. And this is also one of the reserved keyword. This is also one of the reserved keyword. Around 32 keywords we have now. In that 32 keywords, all data types also all data type also reserved keywords. Keywords in C. Keywords in C. So how many keywords we have? Around 32 keywords we have in the C programming language. Around 32 keywords. Carefully observe here: auto, double, int, struct, break, else, long, switch, case, enum, register, typedef, char, extern, return, union, continue, for, signed, wired, do, if, static, while, default, go to, size of, volatile, constant, float, short, unsigned. Like that 32 reserved keywords we have. In that data types also we have na, int long, double, double, float is also there, I think. Float, right. Char is also one of the data type, character data type. So in the switch case is also one of the reserved keyword. If conditions, all control statement keywords. If conditions, if, else is also there na, else. So these two are also control statements. While, do while, and for loop is also reserved keywords. These also. And break, continue, go to, these three are also reserved keywords. Understand? So whatever the keywords we are using, those all are we are using regularly as per our requirement. Now what is the use of go to statement functionality? Go to statement is used to, if the program is running in wrong way, then we have to use this go to statement to check the particular piece of code instead of checking the entire program. For example, if any program we have developed, so in that 100 lines of code you have, in that 1000 lines of code you have. In that 1000 lines, some lines executing in different way, nothing but in the wrong way it is executing. So if you want to correct that one, if you want to test that program, in that case we can use the, if you want to test that program, I mean, instead of checking 1000 lines, if you want to check some that part of code, so for that we can use the go to statement. For that we can use the go to statement for the testing purpose. Here the definition is what? Go to statement is used to if the program is running in wrong way. When we have to use this go to statement to check the particular piece of code instead of checking the entire code. Instead of checking the entire code, a particular code if you want to check, for that go to statement we can use. But go to statement always associated with label. Always associated with label. The label contain a valid identifier. A valid identifier, nothing but label name, and also colon symbol we can use. Goto can transfer the programs within the same block, and there must be a label where you want to transfer program control. So here I given one program. So now I want to execute from here only. From here only. Int number equal to 1. So without loopings, I want to iterate by using go to and labels. Go to and labels. So how it is possible? Now I am opening one new window. Here go to statement. Go to statement demo. Hash include stdio.h. So after that wired main function I am using. Here now I want to declare one variable, int number equal to 1. So with the value of 1 I number declare number variable. So now I want to print that number. Now I want to print that number. Printf function percentile d, one new line character we need, then comma number we can use, right? And next statement is what? Number plus plus. Number plus plus, incremental process. And now I want to use the go to statement repeatedly executed without loopings, without loop statements. I want to print 10 numbers. Till now we have printed 1 to 10 numbers with looping statements. Now while, do while, for loop we are using. If you want to execute the same statements repeatedly, for that we can use the looping statements. Am I correct or not? Here if you want to check a particular piece of code repeatedly, for that we can use the go to statement. Here I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. That means same code, nothing but this is the label. Here repeat is the label. Repeat means our given name. That name is our wish. So go to means it is a keyword. Here I given one condition. If number less than or equal 10, then go to statement again control will goes to the repeat there. It will the go to statement, the control will transfer to the repeat. So after the repeat statement, whatever the statement we have, that statement it will execute again and again until the condition becomes false. If the number 11 less than or equal 10, 11 less than or equal 10, if number equal to increment with the 11th time, so the number value is what? 11 less than or equal to 10. So the condition, if condition becomes false now, then only the go to statement will stop that iteration until it will get the false statement. So the iterations will happen like that. Okay. So now I want to print this message number of time. So for that repeat label I am creating with colon symbol. Now I want to use the condition if number less than or equal 10, then go to that Go to statement functionality is what? It will check the label. Whatever the label you have configured, that label it will check. So it will print again and again. Go to .c, save as type is all files. Now compile, and now I am running. So 1 to 10 it is printing now. 1 to 10. So when the number is will get the 11th iteration, 11th time it will incremented by with the number the number variable incremented with 11th time, the condition becomes false. The condition here I am changing 5 iterations. So if the number greater than or equal to 5, then only the iterations will stop. So 5 iterations it happened. When it will get the 6th iteration, more than 5, then it will get the stopping mode. So that is the jumping state, go to statement functionality. That is the use of go to statement functionality. There are 3 types of statements. Jumping statement, what are they? Break statement, continue statement, and also jumping statements. These all are working with if conditions. These all are working with if condition. But where we have to use along with if condition, break statement, continue statement, go to statement, we can use in the loops. But only go to statement without a looping statement we can use. And break and continue compulsory we can use in the loops only. Okay. So here I have given some examples you better to practice. Okay. For the examination purpose, this much paragraph, this much text is enough to write in the exam, and syntax as programs also very important. Okay. So then only you will get the full marks. Otherwise you can't get any full marks. So second unit portion is also completed. Second unit portion is also completed. In the next class, third unit I will start. Third unit syllabus is what actually in the programming with C and C++ subject. Functions concept. Functions concepts. Thank you very much. In the next class, I will explain about the third unit concept, nothing but functions. Okay, functions, arrays and strings. How to create the function and how to call the function. So all those things, how to create an arrays, how to create a strings, all those things I will explain in the third unit. Okay, in the next class I will start third unit concepts.